Alright, I'm back. The Lobotomy Corporation. As usual, people have been buffed up. And we got some new things to deal with. But there's going to be one big change. Apparently there's a way to cheese you. Being able to do that would be amazing because it means we don't have to worry about she escaping if it works. And that's a pretty big if. But knowing that, we can focus on the new guys, namely you and all of you. So, did we get everything on you? I don't think we did, right? No, we need to use it like a bunch more times. So we'll let Noah do it again, I guess. We don't know if anything horrible can happen here. It doesn't look like it, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And I guess it's time we start working on the new ones. So, I'm gonna bring myself down. Again, we're gonna work with melting love until we're actually done. So I'm gonna come down there to help out. Either way, the idea is, and if this works, that's really cheesy, but we know the cliff of counter decreases when we get a meltdown, right? She'll go down to 1, she'll go all... So the idea is to send somebody and have her work up to 16, then start the countdown. Apparently it lowers your cliff of counter to 1 when we start the work on the other one, but because we're already at 16 boxes, we should reach that goal and she should go back up to 2. So that would be nice. Anyway, we know a lot about you. I think it's time that we actually get your story done, so we'll do that. What work do you respond to well? Repression. You do wide damage, so... We'll send another 30. Who got the thing over his head? It's not me this time, which is unfortunate, because I'm pretty much a tank at this point. It's... Oh, we probably won't do too much with... It was not the self with the portrait that started becoming increasingly hideous and ugly. The employee eventually stops looking at the portrait and decides to enjoy all the unexpected luck. The image of a new employee becomes etched on the canvas the previous employee will be killed. Okay. So we're only gonna have Noah use that. He's not gonna break out yet. Assuming everything goes alright, we're going to have quite a few stories here to read through. About bloody time, I think. Alright, cut off kind of lower than you expected that. Burbs out, what a surprise. Alright, escape. Solemn vow. Half decent suit because it's not super weak against pale damage. Alright, story time. Ooh, this is a short one, isn't it? Did I get rid? There we go. Let's pause this while we read. What happened when people die? What happened to those who worked here? They must have returned to their home, where family and warmness await. Everyone knows that the employees can't leave the company unless they retire. They must have retired and returned to their homes, having earned what they wanted and full of hope. We are feathers of the wing, but retiring isn't as easy as it sounds, just like how feathers do not fall out on their own free will. And where did the retired employees go? They are bound to the company the moment they enter. They cannot leave even if they retire. Long ago in some world, people believe that they become beautiful beings with small wings when they die. What nonsense. If you have wings, can you leave here? Do you get wings after you retire? A mourner with the colossal baggage on his back is said to have come here to be the savior of all, but now he's trapped like everybody else, roaming the company with only the memory of empty faith. The baggage he carries is a coffin, a large coffin to pay tribute to the employees who have nowhere else to go, but is too small to comfort those innocent sacrifices. Inside are butterflies waiting for the time to sleep. Until then, they flutter their wings uselessly. Butterflies are supposed to pollinate flowers, but not a single flower blooms in this place. No, man. You got that tree of whatever there. You have no choice but to wait. After all, there must be an end to the world. Yeah, we got, what's his face's name? Grave of Cherry Blossoms. Okay, so the story on you is done. It's time that we check upon the new ones. Alright. We'll send in... oh yeah, I'm not in here, right? I need to go to the training team for that. I'm in good health, so let's go. So now we keep track of this thing, and we... so how does that work? We send somebody in to work with Queen of Hatred when it's about to go, and then once it's up to 16, we send somebody in to trigger the meltdown. Apparently that should work. I'm really hoping that it will, otherwise we are going to have trouble. Well, saying never forget the Bird of Judgment, no matter how long it takes, it will eventually find you. Wait, you're talking about Burb? Oh, and he's dealing teal damage. I don't think we have anybody capable of really handling that. It's a good thing we didn't send in styles or anything, because I believe their suits are still double damage. So you are a wow. Like that, huh? Alright. Bird that carries around an unfair scale and judges the living in the dark forest. Only 2 tips, huh? Because I was normal kind of cartridge reduced with okay, so we don't want normal. Don't know what the clip-off counter is, so you may want to get basic information assuming you do alright here. At least so we know what the counter is. We can stop when it's at 1, I guess. Another 18. I mean, it is possible, but it's already not. That would be scary. Come on, 18. Nope, you're doing wrong. Another reason we want to get to 18 is because we know that's not bad. Suppose we can leave the burb for what it is now and wait until our first meltdown. Prove our odds again now. Maybe we're gonna get 18. Are we gonna get good though? Yeah, we got good. One short. Alright, well, let's work with you again. That means he's going to escape. I don't think we want to. Are we done with 18? We'll use it a few more times. I'd rather know I do that. We'll speed this up so this can be done quickly. We'll then send her somewhere safe. Everything, yeah. Miracles don't last forever. When all employees is dead, bored, the employees' pain and damage perish, the employees turn to die. Once dead, the port returns. So basically, if everybody dies, this goes back to normal. Employees whose image is actually ported is killed by means other than normal damage, the port returns to the state. It's like what, instant kills? We do have those. Anyway, go there. You may do your thing, which means I need to go actually check what's going on with those in a second. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's carry on. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna send somebody in here, leaving the bird for what it is. Alright. Let's give this a whack. I'll send myself in again. We'll do attachment work as we usually start off. It's never been terrible with that, except for Matchstick Girl, I guess. Alright, training. I'm in good health. Alright, see what we get here. Also, if we can get some. There we go. I don't want to go this fast. Brilliant gold. you're not wrong. We'll see if she gets a counter just like all the others. I would imagine so. Let hunger and start devouring itself. That can't be good. She's a little wild as well. As are apparently most of them here. You get everything from Void Ring. Yeah. Everything from Scorched Girl. Yeah. Alright, so now if we work with you, you're gonna freak out. Do we really want any of these? I mean, the weapon could be nice to have. Alright, we'll let him out. Repression. Why don't you go, Arthur? We'll get me to go up here. Styles can join us if we can find them. Styles. That's Zerbase though. You go there. You go there. We'll get ready to. We'll press Funeral of the Dead Butterflies. Because we know he's going to break out. I want to be ready for him. It's so annoying that they can break out when you have a good work result. Sort of based you got white defense. Is he bad against red? No. So you're not really going to be doing much here. I'm going to get you out of here just so nothing bad happens. Our 30 just doesn't want anything to do with him. Unfortunately, that's not the way it works. We're fine. Gone. Good. Alright, everybody back to a med bay. How much is it for your stuff? 50 and 45. Okay. So we're gonna have to do some more, maybe. And I think we can do one more with you. Should probably check on some intel for you. You've got more work here. Let's do basic information on you as well. I kind of want to figure out the glyph off counters. If it's at 1, we can just go like, yeah, we're done working with you for the day. Right. Since we don't know what his escape stuff is, we're gonna not work on him anymore. We could do some work on the wolf if you need boxes. Or on him. He's not really putting out too many PE boxes, but you still need stuff on him, and assuming our little cheese here works, we'll actually have some extra time to go around. What damage are you doing? Red damage. Alright. Let's get your information. Oh, magical girl. Is she gonna be one of those that's gonna... I hope she doesn't freak out when Cliff off counter lowers duty. And her counter just went from 2 to 1. That's not good. Rogue was normal. We haven't had normal. Yeah, we got good on both accounts. Okay, we're gonna leave them be. We'll do some work here. We can send in. We'll send in red. I'll send in Styles. And I can do some work on the wolf. Okay, and this is where we do our, try to do our cheese, I think. So we're gonna have 2 blocks left, I think. Yeah. Okay, so somebody's gonna go work with her once it's up to 16, send somebody else in to work with somebody. I'm gonna see if that actually goes well or not. So basically we're now just, we're gonna be in a good state until she gets the lockdown on her, because then we're gonna have problems with infection. Like big troubles. So fingers crossed that you don't freak out. Okay, so first things first, we'll send somebody in to, you can work with Burr. Doesn't matter who else we work with, I think. And we'll send Evdag in here. We'll slow this down a bit. And we'll see if this works. So once it's reached 16, he needs to go in and work with Burb. Now she should go on her knees, but because we already have 16, she should come back right up with her cliff of counter back at 2. Whereas that's the idea. 13, 14, 15, go. Inside our feet. Go. Okay, so she's on her knees. Because that's at 8, yeah. She didn't freak out. Lovely. Somebody can go attachment work here. Why don't you go Schnitz? And Shylock is doing weird stuff too. Alright, Ani, you're gonna go work with Shylock. We'll see how this pay turns out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. It's a lot of my mind. Okay, she's not on a good face. We're gonna have to wait. If that can go back in there again, should be alright. Come on, give me a happy face. Happy face, happy face. Just give me a happy face. Let that go. Come on, happy face. We know you have it in you. Come on, don't be a jerk. There you go. Alright, and that should be good. These counters were reset, so we can start doing work here again. I'm still at the wolf's den or something, right? Nope, I made it my way back. Okay, good. What are my missions? Can't do that. Probably can't do that. We can do that. Again, assuming... it shouldn't be too bad, actually. We never made it to level 7 to begin with, so... Okay. We did attachment here, right? As long as I don't know enough about them, I really don't want to send anybody in besides myself. I got this killer armor that should be doing well. And again, against Burb, you can't really send anybody else in. Or Burb level 2, whatever you want to call it. You really have to go all like a rip to get anywhere. Jeez. That's a long way to go, isn't it? Might as well speed things up a bit, right? Something's making noise here. Let's get basic information to get the flip-off counter. Long word. Related to punishing Burb. Oh, let's get this too. Yeah, it does pale damage. Quite a bit of it too, it seems. Good is at 13. One of those bad clip counters do probably. not move up in here? Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep you here. Yeah, he does heal in there too. Okay, cool. We'll work with Burb again, and then we'll do 2 ticks of work with our next magical girl. Yeah, at some point. Me is good. Go. Get off counter with 1 is a little bit terrifying, but well, what can you do, right? Let's get escape information. Alright, so he can escape. And he is vulnerable to this. We only have 1 weapon capable of doing that type of damage, and that's in the name of love and hate. So we can go down to 13, which means I'm willing to risk another line of work with this one. I know I'm not sending anybody else in, but with him doing teal damage, it's too dangerous to send anybody else in, I think. I mean, others might live, but I think it's just straight up too dangerous. If things go really horrible, you could easily kill. Bird of Judgment is never in a hurry. All we need is 13 and I'll be happy. Can't bird. That's half of it done. Let's get you out of your cage again. We'll get ready to go and suppress. Professor's managed the Abnormalities way better than you. Feel of the dead butterflies on loose, and he's never gonna make it out of this hallway. What happened to our 30 there? Oh, you just couldn't be bothered. Okay. Alright. Well, let's do the magical girl then. We could actually do instinct on him as well. Okay. I think I'm in good health. So work on you. You're gonna be the dangerous one, aren't you? I got a feeling you can handle her now, but not without killing a few guys. Can you escape? Let's start with that. Yeah, you can. And she's immune to red damage. We had somebody else who was immune to that. Was it her? That's for you. You know, you can be beaten to a bloody pulp pretty quickly. Sec. Again, my apologies. At least this wasn't too long, so I'm doing anything. Hooray for not having to edit. Alright, so you can escape 2, clip off counter of 1, which is annoying, but I was looking at who else was immune to something. Was it you? Yeah, she's immune. She may actually get healed by red damage. Well, we can do we know, yeah, 16 to 22. We'll probably risk another one on you. Select work. Attachments. Magical girl is trapped inside something that resembles an egg, but the truth is that she locked herself inside it. But still means she's trapped, right? Glamorous amber pattern magical girl can press the employees at times. Come on, Lee, you need to get to 16. Come on, we got this, we got this. Hey! Alright. One last thing to worry about. Alright, we'll get to tips. Bad of counters due to the high probability. If you agree to behavioral patterns to engulf anything that is in front of her when she escapes, expressing or pay special attention to where the abnormality is heading. So, stab her in the butt. I don't know, maybe. So we got the King of Greed, Bird of Judgment. Alright. We're not gonna risk any more work on these two, so we're gonna wait until the next problem arises. We're gonna get the gun off of you, because we really do need some better weapons there. And we'll send out Styles to do some work. Repression. Styles go. We'll do... I think we can do one more with the wolf before we need to worry about our deals as well, right? Yeah, I think we have 2 more blocks in here. Alright. Sometimes it feels like I'm doing all the work here. It's mainly because of the armor, I guess. So this also means that when we're done with our power, we can spend some time doing work with the other employees. Have them level up a bit, because we don't have to leave worried that she's gonna break out. Others might break out and still do everything, but we're not gonna work on her because we don't want to raise her counter. We need to get to 16. We'll wait until I'm back, healed up, get ready for the deal at dawn, which means I have to cut myself off because I'm going to need to stay here now. And hey, ain't it cool? Nobody died yet. Even these little jokers are left alive. Ain't that the greatest manager of all time? Sign. Okay. So, send somebody that may have died, because you can potentially get to 16. Alright, go. Arfie's still here, he's ready to work on Burb. If Burb escapes now, we might have a problem. Burb still. Good. Once the switch is 16. I don't know if she actually goes when it's an ordeal, but you know. Just get to 16, after that they can all be bad. Heck. Okay. Anyway. 16, we're good. Who is here? Arthur, right. Instinct. Arthur, go, 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 before the work is done. She's going on her knees, but because we're at 16, time for the ordeal. We don't have too many peeps in here, unfortunately, but they aren't that specifically weak. And I am hopefully there. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. You guys, go. Get a double outbreak here. We'll send these two here, you two. Actually, let's do it this way. You two. Actually, why don't you all four just go? We'll go from one place to another. I don't see too many of the normal employees run. And of course they are running that way. Ugh. And there's this we need to take care of. Again, we've got working girl or magical girl in a good position. There's a lot to keep an eye out for, but... Go help suppress over there. Looks like we're done here. Do we send you guys to go help over there? Are you guys going to be able to handle it yourself? Yeah, but you got backup incoming. We should be able to handle things here with just us being here. Two people are going after that. They should be fine, which means you two can really go that away. And they're going to after all the weapons, which is so annoying. Why would you do such a thing? Yeah, by all means, go for it. How's the guys at the top doing? I thought I sent people in to help, but you guys just never bothered to start the work on it. The control team handle it all. Things sorted up above. Is your deal over? I didn't get them. Oh, they're over there now. Okay. Yep. I didn't get the pop-ups. So. Hey, whenever you're ready, you can start shooting these guys. Styles isn't hitting too much with his claw. I may have to give him something else to work with. Alright, not bad. Good job, team. Okay, so poor old me is gonna be taking the majority of the work again. Although you don't deal teal damage, so you could potentially somebody else work with. Do we know what works on you? No, that's the one thing we don't know yet. Attachments seem to work fine. I got 123 success rate. We can send somebody else to do this probably. Dealing red damage. So who else can deal red damage? Yeah, I should be fine. Alright, go Styles. Are you about to escape? Okay, so we'll wait until we do some work there. Meanwhile, I'll do some attachment on the burb. We'll keep an eye out. With a bit of luck, we can get. Oof, you're not really doing too hot. I need to get to 14, is it? 16. You better get another good one. There you go. We got difference. Work success rate 119 versus myself, as you can see at 119 versus. It's only 4%. Yeah, I don't really want to risk that. I'll send myself in one more time. Alright, story time. Bird of Judgment. Another short one. It's a bird that carries around an unfair scale and judges the living in the dark forest. The scale always tilts the same direction, but doesn't notice because its eyes are covered. Or it knows and is just ignoring facts. A long time ago, the bird was once a fair judge. Its scale tilted according to sins committed. Bird of Judgment made a scale that was capable of weighing any sin to protect the forest. In the past, Bird of Judgment's eyes could see through everything. Its eyes were always shining, like the stars in the night sky. But it gave its eyes to Big Bird in order to save the forests. But you're Long Bird. Well, Bird of Judgment, apparently. Now its eye sockets are hollow. Bandage flutters in the wind as it would rip off at any second. The bird's face was once covered in gleaming feathers, but they're all gone now. All that remains is the unfair scale. Bird of Judgment continues on with the judgment. This would be the perfect abnormality which styles to work on. He's always tipping scales, but yeah, with that hail damage or kill damage, whatever they call it, I think I'm the only one who's actually going to be capable of working with it. Now let's check the armor and stuff. Oh man, we definitely need that. 120 boxes though. Our first weapon deals hail damage, so yeah, we definitely want the stuff from him. Do we have to work on that now? He's yeah, he's got a proof of conduct too, so we can let him know. You can have one bad work result. Anything else works better on you? No. Inside attachments. We'll keep doing attachment, I guess. So we'll do one more work on the King of Greed as well. Should give us her inside story. Oh, but she doesn't escape, or we're gonna have some problems. And speed up now. Yeah, he gets hit for double damage. He probably would survive, but I don't know. It is risky to send him in. Really too much on you. We do know that we don't want bad work results. I think at this point common is the best we can hope for, so yeah. Make it a good one, me. Because I'm the only one here capable of doing anything properly. Yeah, look at that. That is how you do it, lads. Okay. Gold Rush. Not that interested in your stuff. Anyway, story time. This is third time it is, isn't it? We're powering through, aren't we? The first desire started from the bite of a sweet apple. We've been banished from Eden for that sin. Now we're standing inside a vast orchard. The basket is so large, all the fruits of the world can't make it full. But is it bad to desire honey when there are flowers? After all, we're born to pursue happiness. Happiness became obsession, obsession became greed, and greed hardened to a golden amber. The first happiness still smiling inside it. The first seed of desire originated from the pure need for happiness. The seed, small at first, grew larger and harder, hungering for more. As the days went by, the seed turned into a piece of shiny gem. Enticed by its sheen, a hungry fish swallowed it. That really made the fish even hungrier. Desires of people go mostly unfulfilled. Most desires are abandoned, but they are not completely gone. They are buried deep in the subconsciousness, ready to spring up at any moment. It takes a tiny bit of bait dropped into water for the hungry fish to come up and snatch it. The magical girl, now no longer magical, ate many things: power, money, honor, and other forms of pleasures. She ended up gobbling up anything she could find. Now she acts on pure greed. But her will to be happy is still within her, surfacing from time to time. Humans believe themselves to be rational beings who can remain in control of themselves. But this is not true. Humans are never in full control of themselves. And no one knows this better than the King of Greed. From someone's diary, a lot of us secretly wished for a hero. They say there used to be something called a soul treatment. What is it like having one's soul ill? We're all healthy, but perhaps all of this may be a tragic illusion. There were once people who tried to protect the world. We all remember them. Remember how they were destroyed. I know desire destroys everything. We no longer believe in something, nor do we hope for a miracle. We don't think much about why they've changed. We don't blame them. We now know that endless desire brings despair. Sometimes I feel incredibly dejected, but I have no idea where it comes from. A lot of us secretly wants a hero to save them. So the world is deep. Desire runs deeper in agony. Sadness will say, "Be gone, die." But desire wants eternity, an immortality that can never be abolished. So basically we're done. But we can keep going. Because we know how to deal with her shenanigans. So we can use time here to bolster our normal employees a bit. You know, the control team. All of these guys. We could use lob points for that, but it seems like a bit of a waste. We'll continue working with Funeral of Dead Butterflies. Not that we are particularly interested in getting the suit, although it is quote-unquote better for teal damage. Then again, I guess the regular suit actually is ones across the board, isn't it? Like no ego suit. Which is starting to look better and better, looking at how everything is just weak against teal damage. Anyway, you're gonna break out. We're gonna send go rat. These are 30s actually gonna have to do something this time too. Go, who are you? You are scared and stuff. Am I coming in or am I once again roaming around? Yeah, I'm coming in. He's doing alright. Alright lads, time to press. Let's see how much the claw actually does now. Not much. I think he's just strong against that stuff. Yeah, 0.5. Yeah. Can you just move over here and not be hit by the butterflies? No, you don't have to move. Actually, yeah. Off we go again. Cool. Alright, everybody back. Yeah. We can keep going as long as you don't go into a meltdown. There's not much at the moment that can have a stop. So you go into a meltdown, we do the work on you as much as we can, and let it do. Until that, we can keep working. We don't need boxes. So we can really just use the regular employees, beefing them up a bit. We don't want to work with you to raise a counter unnecessary. We don't want to work with you to kill everybody here. So we'll just do some random work. We'll put the control team to work, I guess. Keep an eye out for this one because we do have to do that. There goes the burp. Guess we don't have to work with him anymore. I feel like, yeah! I'm free for a day. Woo! The jack. Sorry, dude, you're gonna have to go work with that bird at some point. Which means you're gonna work with Shylock for now. That's good enough. Repression, off you go. So yeah, we're just doing work now to strengthen the employees. Alright, speed up. Get Burb back into his cage. Time to juke the magical girl again. Go Evdag. Man, I'm so happy somebody told me about this. Okay, you to get to 16. Hopefully not too many bad ones. The less bad ones you get before you reach 16 and more time, you have to send somebody in here is the thing. 14, 15, 16. Go. No, not you. Who is this? Schnitz. Okay, Schnitz, you do it then. There we go. Yeah, of course. So much for getting to work more with that thing. What a shame. I'm not gonna risk working with her and then continue going on. She's just a no-go. Alright. Fun's over, lads. What worked on you again? Inside, right? We're getting close to getting the weapon now. But I may as well do as much work as we can until time is up. By time's up, it means we don't want to risk working with that again. Okay, so a lot of people freaked out. As well as the Burb. Wait, so all the big ones decided to go bananas? I'm the only one who can work here. I'm the only one who can work here. Oh, grief. I think we just ended the day. It was a productive day anyway, yeah. I can't deal with you and you at the same time. It cannot be done. Good incompetence. Oh yeah, let's get out of here in a fashionable time, right? Skip the next day. Crap, give me a sec. Alright. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Let's check for moving more guys. A month later, we concluded there was no such thing as the beast. Okay. It's not a flower, order all the employees to get away immediately. So she came up with this brilliant idea. I mean, this just sounds so, what's the word I'm looking for? Sarcastic. I kind of have to go with that. Right. I believe this will be another, utility one, right? Race does not forgive those with greed, so should will be worn by those in need. So I'm under the impression that, hey, this thing can be really helpful, but if you use it, there's a good chance you die. Kind of like the death note we already have, so how about no? Let's play the song when students were sleepy, happy birthday. Doesn't sound too threatening. Tree reaped from what it sowed. Let's go with you. Do you know there's a cactus on your chaotic desk? That's a weird thing. Looks like an employee who likes you put it there. Aww. I don't like cacti much. Okay. There could be various reasons for growing a plant, but the vicious thorns are not pleasing to look at, and it doesn't produce any valuable sap either. That is wrong. That is wrong. There's this, I suppose you'll call it a spirit, which is cactus flavored. I'm not 100% sure there's any actual cactus juice in it, but apparently it's pretty good. I don't drink the stuff myself. I stick to beer for my alcoholic beverages, thank you very much. But yeah. I've never seen it grow a flower bud either, which is also a lie. Some cacti do produce flowers. Theoretically, it will bloom in the right environment, but maybe it thinks the area is barren since I've never seen it. Will a cactus bear a flower? Yeah, well. Talks if you saw it for yourself. I have. I used to have some cacti. If you're sure about it, then keep it. This place doesn't have even enough sunlight. Are you the cranky one or the good one? You're the good one, right? Because I think the cranky one looks the other way. If you're looking for Tiffret, the meeting is still in progress. I'm bad at conversation. I missed the managers who were talkative. There's something I wanted to ask. You notice that someone's memory and emotions are bleeding through us. Nope. Must have seen us being angry, happy, sad, even if we're machines. We even have our own weakness. Why? What's inside us? If something is inside us, why? Why make something imperfect, planting weakness? Keep you humble? That could work, right? Yeah, keep you humble. Tried to find the answer, but I gave up. I think you may have the answer. Somewhere in your memory, or maybe the reason why perfection is required. We're machines, but not machines. Not machines. Oh, hey. Cranky one. Different than anything seriously fun is not good. Hey, Angela. Time for a replacement. Replacement of what? I think it's getting shorter and shorter. Can be produced anytime when needed, right? Well, it's still company property, so it shouldn't be wasted. Maybe we should explain to the manager first. I told Jeff that the human mind is fragile. It can't take the existence of being like us. Am I gonna get fired? It's not that gross. It's not as if an employee is decapitated or their internal organs are spitting out. Humans for the unknown, it doesn't have to be graphic. So many things to be mindful of. Why can't they replace managers with machines? It's not like they can't. Good question. There are things only humans can manage. The founder has a reason for assigning managers. Well, if we go to the storage, that's one of a few locations where perception is weakened. I know that place. Tiffret, what are you talking about? That's where we always go. I don't mean that. What would happen here? Thank you for helping as always. Look at Sifra, man. Cable manager have records of tremendous efficiency. Do you think can be? Well, yeah, we stopped at what was it, 3 or 4? So pretty sure I'll be all right. Well, as far as Meltdown goes, we don't know who the new guys are. So do I not get research? Oh, I do. Okay. Touch shield absorbs R-type damage. It's a shame that I can't get the teal one. Red or white damage. I don't think that matters all too much. You can go for white, I guess. Again, red is probably better. White doesn't kill, so okay. We've got 20 points. We got more stuff to deal with, and again, we've got the stories here. We don't have to work with them to get the armor. Do we need new employees in that case? Or do we just bolster those we have? Spud isn't as weak as we think anymore. He's gone through some stuff, so we don't have to worry too much about him. 20 law points can do a good amount of stuff. Oh, we need a few level 5 employees, don't we? Let's see if you can beef some people up to level 5. Is there any way that it would tell us that you level up to 5? Probably just do temperance. Are you level 5 now? points do we still have? 11. I think we'll hold on to those then. Check. Seriously, how many interruptions was that in one episode? 4? 5? I think people would recognize you're doing something important and leave you alone until you're done with it. You, bam, open the door. And even these abnormalities have more, more manners. Alright, let's see what we have for the end of the day. A lot of yelling going on now. Go right. Let's see. We have. Ah, man, why is it always gotta be little girls? And the music box. Alright, well, that's gonna be interesting. But it's gonna be for next episode. Oh, we only get 3 of these. That's weird. You think this would be more valuable than this game? I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Those things for watching the series of features. Hope you like this already. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.